Okay, continuing where we left off. So now we go back to the fights. We got Pete versus King DDD. So Pete is trying to take over the castle for Maleficent until he meets the owner of this castle, King DDD, who's outside of the castle. Oh, he was just gonna barge right in until King DDD just comes back to the castle like, "Hey, bro, what are you doing in my castle?" And calls upon the Heartless. There they are. I'll crush you all my hammer. Charge, boys! Yeah, come on, just put the volume down. He was going just give him one punch. It's like, I'm the true one punch man. Doing a weird joke. So Pete wins. And now for the next fight is Dr. Eggman versus what's the thing? Vilgax's robot versus Dr. Eggman. So back in the hand-drawn realm, which I know it says animated universe, but come on, it's clearly the hand-drawn realm. Vilgax has been studying Doofenshmirtz's dimensional machine from space. Really? Okay, how come Vilgax looks so feminine? Sorry, I just don't want to sound weird, because the way he looks slender. So it sends one of the minions to send one of the robots to, hold on. Sorry, I just never watched Ben 10. Send one of his robots to the other dimension to cause havoc. It looks like Eggman is doing his own plans. Something. I don't play most Sonic games, sorry. I play some, but not most. Although, hold on. I'm not surprised that there is a video game of Ben 10 since, you know, if there is a certain show or cartoon that is so popular that's from like either Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, there's going to be a video game adaptation. The classic, iconic robot Eggman. Huh. Oh, now he's knocked down. Well, that just happened, so the next fight is Dr. Wily versus Professor Norton Nimule. Well, that should be interesting. So, Dr. Wily, hold on. So, you're interested in starting an alliance in this new dimension, Wily visits Norton. So, he is interested after Norton is showing off his inventions. A battle between two scientists. Evil scientists, that is. But kind of rejects an alliance for some reason. Until later that night, he just comes back to the lab and steals one of Nimule's inventions. It's like, hey, what are you doing here in the middle of the night? I just wonder if it's in the middle of the night, because it says later that night. It's like, ha, your invention's mine. Or his plans for the invention. It has been a long time since I've seen Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Although I'm not planning to check the movie because y'all know the reason. So, again, I have never watched Mega Man. I never played any Mega Man video games. I never got in, know all about the medias of Mega Man at all. I'm just saying. Although it was dumb of me to ask if it was an anime, which, yeah, it's not. It's just a cartoon. Oh, looks like he's got a parachute. Oh, now he's got the... Okay. Slop. Landed. Oh, now he's in a sewer! Either he's laughing because his plan succeeded, or he's laughing because he's now in the sewer. Maybe both. So Dr. Wily wins. Okay, then we get this bit with Yeah, Dr. Eggman is getting these robots to clean up the messes. And then we see Maleficent has this magical orb. Sure, it's not a heart. And she uses to summon some new allies. Well, I know it says she summons new allies to this dimension, but come on. Those two are not from the hand-drawn realm. They're from the CGI universe, which is in this dimension. Oogie Boogie and Tai Long. Okay, and then we see Pete has catched up with Maleficent and Jafar, shows them off with the Heartless. So now the Heartless are on Team Maleficent, huh? Okay. But she sends Pete to go and search for Hades. Then we get this bit. So I think what's happening here is that Dr. Wily, using Norton's plans, begins to build a replica of a robot back in the CGI realm. I know it says video game dimension, but come on, it's clearly the CGI dimension. Proto Man, along with some other machinery. And then we see Pete manages to find Hades in this universe's version of the underworld. And something interesting, that this River Styx is connected to... Okay, it's something in the description is that where it seems that he learned that the River Styx in the CGI dimension somehow connects to the one back in the hand-drawn realm. So both of the River Styx are connected to one another in each dimension. That is some interesting concept, I would say. Sure, it's not one of them leads to hell or something. I mean, they both connect to one another. And then it says, in this one, when I first read in this one, it says, meanwhile, our god hears of the battles and prepares for the upcoming war. I was like, oh, which god is that? And then when it shows this dude, at first, I never knew who this dude was at first. And looking at him, I thought he looks kind of intimidating, but interesting. And when I looked him up on his page, his name is Chaos. And I get to know that he's from Final Fantasy. And years later, and it has got me thinking about all this. Like, even though we got Final Fantasy in, like, you know, that's part of the non-Disney universe, since, you know, Disney versus non-Disney villains, since, well, Kingdom Hearts is the Disney Final Fantasy, and, okay, let me just phrase it. Since, like, Final Fantasy is part of the non-Disney universe, I mean, wouldn't something about Chaos, I mean, when I looked about him, even from Villains Wiki and all that stuff, I mean, I kind of question, could he be like the quote-unquote the non-Disney Chernobog of the CGI realm, or the Demon King of the CGI universe? I'm just asking. I mean, we officially got the Demon King from Doraemon as the non-Disney Chernobog. Could Chaos be the Demon King of the non-Disney CGI universe? I'm just saying. I'm sorry that's off topic on this war. I'm just sort of asking for a personal question. I'm just thought it would be interesting if Chaos would have just become, you know, the straight up the Demon King of the CGI universe of the non-Disney. I'm just saying. I think it would make sense in my opinion. Would anyone else also agree with that? Let me know in the comments. I'll probably leave the links about him on the both Villains Wiki, Final Fantasy Wiki, and some video scenes of him. So that was animated versus video game villains war round 1. And that was a really very interesting one. Good and interesting. So yeah, and again, would anyone agree that Chaos would be the Chornabog slash the Demon King of the CGI universe? I'm just asking. Let me know if you guys think that, or what you guys think. So, see you guys in the next video.